Hello everybody, how are y'all doing today? It's time to get back into some more Doki Doki. Right then, time to load up one of these 6 files. This one. Hint, you can use the skip button. Alright. The last time we left off, we were picking out words for the poem, and now we're here and we're gonna have to share out our poems. Who should I show my poem to? Childhood friend. I should go with Sayuri. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayuri first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good. David Hazard B. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Ooh, excuse me. Well, maybe that's why. Because I'm sneezing too much, everybody. Sorry about that. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure your Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a David Hazard B poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I could feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, David Hazard B. Whoa. Let me take a break, guys. I'll cut this video for a little bit. Man, I was sneezing so many times. Alright, let's continue on. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only real good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Sayuri? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about you. I mean myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem next? I will go with Yuri. Silence with the 3 dots. 3 more dots. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading thought it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in a new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they don't tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many difficult skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning, by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki be a little bit based though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like this. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Alright, here we go. Ghost Under the Light. Oh man, it's hard for me to read cursive. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Baiting it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The lights flickens, I flicker back. Oh, that took me some time to accept that. Alright. I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah, it's hard for me to read cursive anyway. Well, just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hugh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, David hazarded me. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did. Only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feeling the experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. That's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before I pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, 2 people left. Suki and Monica. And 3 more dots added to the chat. And 3 other dots plus a question mark added to the chat. And 3 more dots and a well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just I didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get us smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Alright, here we go. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. A lot of can't animals, humans, and actions. Alright, moving on. Hello? Excuse me, I'm clicking away. Okay, there we go. Yeah! I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing serious. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message less valid. Yes, exactly. I think when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like it sets up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And the final one, Monica. Here we go. Hi, David Hazardby. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm listening. Don't be afraid to break things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to break things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, David Hazardby. We'll all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica the poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? Wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. Or maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you showed it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Sayuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring good emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure in the end, I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's the case. I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. I see the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My routine. Already scratched with my permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh boy, a hole in the wall. Reminds me of that TV show on Cartoon Network. Any moment now, we'll move on. So, how was everybody's day today? Just leave your answer in the comments. And I'll probably reply. Give you a like and a heart. Oh, just had to click out the page. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for a long time, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hands and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew! Finally got all through. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrows in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it fancy. Thanks. Yours is so cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you were trying that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, do you couple of suggestions? I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people, by the way? Sayuri liked it, and David B. Hazard did too. Why am I adding the B in the middle of here? Oh well, let's move on. David Hazard B. There. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I haven't spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something practically inspiring, which I haven't yet. And David hasn't been liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that David Hazard B appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make something I do overly cute. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as David Hazard B started showing up. Natsuki, that was a little... That doesn't involve you. I don't like the fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. David Hazard B. She just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, David Hazard B. Wait! There's a reason why we have so many deep expressions to words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, David Hazardby? Well, 3 dots were added to my words. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be 3. Help me, Sayuri! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything. Sayuri? Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting and making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the 2 of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? David Hazardby? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! And the chat goes silent. No dots, but an underline. I mean an underscore. Call it anything. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Hatsuki's poem. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings that just a few words. And Yuri's poem are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also... Natsuki is cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. 3 dots. 3 more dots. Sayuri plus 3 more dots. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expressions. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods and returned. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, I kind of embarrass myself. Nah, it's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri has amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. David hasn't been. How about you? Yeah, I'll say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. In my luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. David has a bee. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, David hasn't been. It's nice that I spend time with you at the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be much fun. Sigh. I look like Sayuri still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? I mean there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to see you, Sayuri, as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah? Let's do this. Well, I'm gonna talk about something uncomfortable. And that means it's uncomfortable and it can't be controlled. I'm gonna go with a lot of darkness with this misfortune. daydream, heaven-set, empty, vivid, hop, inferno, skipping, childhood, holiday, raindrop. I'm gonna go with inferno. I'm gonna go with negatives today, everybody, so let's break a leg. Broken. Laugh. Precious. Dance. Shame. Pink. Hope. Luck. Extraordinary. Play. Climax. Breed. Nightgown. Hopeless. Shiny. Intellectual. Ocean. Destiny. Amazing. Sadness. Passion. Hopeless. Lollipop. Cheer. Deaf. Fester. Swimsuit. Massacre. Chocolate. Blanket. Friends. Waterfall. Massacre. Imagination. Anger. Kawaii. Desire. Unstable. Dark. Heart. Fluffy. Electricity. Love. Dark. Universe. Anxiety. Fantasy. Existence. Loud. Skirt. Bed. Belt. Papa. Embrace. Giggle. Depression. Grief. Portrait. Wonderful. Jumpy. Agonizing. Rain cloud. Playground. Vicious. Depression. No. It's grief or depression. One of these. Sadness or even more sadness. Grief. Rainbow. Anime. Incongruent. Sensation. Covet. Alone. Whistle. Disaster. Peace. Uncanny. Alone. Tide. Graveyard. Hurt. Rose. Disarray. Fireworks. After image. Bouncy. Jump. Flag. Hurt. Fear. Judgment. Determination. Beauty. Proof. Essence. Landscape. Horror. Socks. Tragedy or fear. I'm gonna go with tragedy. Dreams. Inside. Fireflies. Contamination. Silly. Forgive. Charm. Infallible. Melody and whirlwind. Let's go with contamination. Sing. Marriage. Feather. Music. Sparkle. Eternity. Hair. Question. Unending. Together. Boop. Family. Romance. Tears. Cheek. Extreme. Clouds. Flower. Mouse. Adventure. So something negative. Tears. Dazzle. Heartbeat. Frightening. Joy. Pure. Sunny. Wrath. Unrequited. Spinning. Sweet. Frightening. Treasure. Marshmallow. Bubbles. Analyzes. Aura. Summer. Candy. Incapable. Fun. Twirl. What's negative here? Oh, incapable. Bliss. Crimson. Vitality. Sugar. Atone. Influent. Starscape. Captive. Strawberry. Fountain. I guess crimson. Infinite. Nature. Shopping. Pleasure. Fickle. Ambient. Philosophy. Nibble. Lipstick. Pain. And the last of all negative thoughts is pain. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little bit more comfortable here over the last couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, David Hasenby. Yo, Sayeri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple doing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have a reason. I have my reason. Wait, how come why am we not buying a snack? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why, that's all of a sudden. Well, no reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles the latch open and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to club. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves me with one option. You what? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If I feel guilty, that means you deserve a feel guilty. Aha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It wasn't just something in my book. Yuri, tell David has to be to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling mischiefs, little studs like that you suffer is far enough retribution. Did I just? I didn't mean that. I got so absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of me. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept revolution. Retribution? That's still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, you guys, she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if weren't for those cupcakes. So you had to trick Natsuki into it. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Pop. Whoa. Kaya. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restoration. Retribution. Actually, that's what almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you babble about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the Coke. I mean, whoa, not the Coke. The cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayuri suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I bit my hug. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too. Can I try? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you the other one? Fine. So I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayuri off her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful of Sayuri's thoughts away to safety. Amazing. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Eh? Natsuki glances around her. Monica is in the clubroom. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. How many of you heard anything from her late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she is okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or said anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I could have just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's cool. You shouldn't play something from us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, David Hazard me. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love to chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave Sayuri mischief escaping. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow finished her entire Yuri is back in her book and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. David Hazard B! David Hazard B! Suddenly, Sayuri suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? For what? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some poster stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks, etc. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with ya. Alright everybody, I'm gonna end this video here. It's already been an hour of recording. I'll see you in the next video. Well, I'll let you hear the next video next time. Stay tuned for the next episode of part 3.